Hello everyone, it's Nick here. Now we've done a few videos in the garden and now it's time to go on a little bit of a walk. I'm a bit subconscious holding the camera and recording at the same time, but we'll see what happens here. Now, if you don't know, the channel is on a 1 month trial. We're into week 2 here to see what happens. Now, it's very difficult to see after just 1 month if the revenue from Patreon and YouTube is enough to go full time, but at least we'll have a few stats there to go on. Yeah, so let's go for a walk. Now, it's very important that you have to run, although YouTube is fun, you have to run it a bit like a business, so to speak. And the way you do that is you have to keep to a sort of schedule. We're going to fall over, no. So you have to treat it like a business. Although I work from home, I have to have the opinion that I go for a walk. So I go for a walk in a big long loop like I'm pretending to go to work, and then I just come back again. Insane, I know. Because if you get off to an early start, you can create the videos and keep it fresh. I believe I can keep the amount of videos going up, as is proven, but you've got to keep a bit of variety there. And, you know, I get up early to go on these walks, and if you get up late, by the time it gets to lunchtime, if you've done no work, you've got no time to upload stuff, and then the channel starts falling down. So it's fun, but you've got to treat it a bit like a business, really. Right, here we go. So we're walking along. It's a bit of a long walk, this one, so we'll go into the park and I'll let you know what's happening, and a bit rough as well. Okay, we're outside the pub and there's loads of barrels of beer here. It's a bit noisy. If I was a strong man, I could lift all those barrels of beer, take them all home and get really drunk. But that probably means that the videos will be a little bit crazier and I'll probably be ill for the next fortnight, so let's not do that. Now, I'm currently on my way to the station. Normally, that's where I'd start to have a 2-hour journey into work, which is absolutely ridiculous. This time, because I'm on a month's break, of course, we won't be going on a trip to London for 2 hours. Instead, I'll be doing a tight corner and continuing our walk, which is a lot less stressful, and I don't have a fat person sitting next to me. Well, it's not that, it's that the seats are too small, aren't they, essentially, here. Okay, so, I think I can remember the way. Do it 5 days a week, so what could possibly go wrong? At least it's all downhill, which is an advantage. After a day's work coming back, it's all uphill, and that just, well, that is quite painful. But anyway, it keeps you fit. Normally this road's got loads of mess around it, so someone's cleaned that up, so that's an advantage. No banana skins for me to slip over. Okay, there's the station, and I won't be going in that direction, no way for cerebral. Now, running a YouTube channel, the most precious commodity to you that I've found in the last 2 weeks, which this trial has been running, definitely time. So if you start not managing your time very well, you start to lose. So I might be taking it a bit too seriously, but it's the way to go. Everything needs to be rotored, you can't be delayed at all, because as soon as you start getting behind, that's it. And essentially, running a YouTube channel, it's not just about just filming stuff and putting it up, although there is a degree of that. You'll end up working longer hours than you would have done normally on a regular job, but hopefully it should be more fun. Okay, so we are on the walk. It's time to hit a bit of greenery. First place we're going to go to is a National Trust site called Rayleigh Mount, which is quite close to me. Essentially, it's a site of an old Mott and Bailey. It's a good place to relieve stress there, Rayleigh Mount. Haven't been here for a little while. It's a bit of a historic site, so we'll see what we can see. A lot of greenery here, which is good. Always clean up your dog poo. Please avoid leaving litter, lighting fires, damaging trees or plants. Okay, well, we'll try and do that then. Now, it's always on the verge of raining, and I think it has started raining now, and I don't know whether this camera is actually waterproof. Hooray! Yes. Hopefully we don't run into anyone else here, because, as I say, it's my first time filming actually outside the home, or outside the garden, and I'm a bit self-conscious walking along talking to a camera. I must look like a complete nutcase, but you know, it's not more of a nutcase than those people that use Bluetooth and just talk gibberish to unknown persons, and there might not be anyone there at all. Now it is raining quite heavily now, but fortunately we've got a bit of tree cover, which is actually helping us. Yes, okay. It's quite nice here. You don't get too many people here, apart from dog walkers and stuff. It's good for relieving stress. I'm a big fan of that, essentially. It's important to get out, get a bit of fresh air, get a bit of vitamin D on the skin. I left the house at about 7 o'clock. If I went a bit later, there'd be a few more people out. But it's being one with nature, really, so you're not always stuck to a computer screen. Hopefully we'll do a few of these outside videos if it goes well, and we're not attacked by squirrels or anything. I'm getting a bit of an arm ache. Essentially I need a crew of filmmakers and maybe a boom operator and caterers. That would be rather good. Sometimes I could just be staring at the trees for ages, really. Really defrags the brain. The rain sort of like subsided a little bit, so hopefully we won't get drenched. Yeah, no pterodactyls either. I don't know what this bit is of the historic nature reserve bit. It just looks like a big swamp. Yeah, there's lots of flies floating around. No shopping trolleys though. Perhaps it's sort of like some sort of a nature thing, perhaps. But I won't go swimming just yet. I noticed there's, I can just detect there's a bit of a film on the top of the water. Loads of flies. I better get out of here before I'm vampired. This is the well-known bench of Edward the Nincompoop, which was survived between 1850 and 1878. He ran an attack against Belgium, just armed with marshmallows, and he was slain within half an hour. So you learn a bit of history on this channel. He was known for wearing red slippers and nothing else. Worst king ever. When you come to these sort of like places, it's almost, especially when there's no one here, it's almost as if the world has stopped. There could be like a nuclear holocaust or something, and I'm the only person alive. I don't remember this bit. I haven't been up this bit since a kid, really. So let's go to the top of this Mott and Bailey. Yeah. I don't know what will be up the top. Some witch's coven or something, or some strange cult. We'll soon find out. If there is a witch's cult, maybe I can join them. Yeah, getting a bit of hype now. You know when you get to into an area of a place and you don't think you should actually be there? I feel a bit like that now. The gate's going to go down, or I'm going to be arrested by someone. This is nice. I mean, it's well kept. This, the grass is all cut cleanly, if you can cut grass cleanly, no rubbish at all. It's a National Heritage Site. Brilliant. Oh man, I do feel like a kid now. I haven't been up here since junior school, when I was probably about 8, 9, 10 years old, maybe, a bit less. The same sort of era as I was getting into the ZX Spectrum, I suppose. Good. So this probably was where the site of the old Mott would be, at the top of the hill, because essentially what happened in history was the early settlements would build a motte or a castle at the top of the hill. Must have been a small castle up here, and so any marauders would have to climb the hill so they could see them essentially coming. Looks like it's been freshly cut, the grass here too. Let's see if we can see any Saxon marauders around here. I don't think so. Nice and fresh. I guess there might be some wild flowers here. So yeah, well, there's something over there. So yeah, I haven't been up here since the times of the 8-bit era, which is a bit strange. I don't know why, because it is local to me. I normally just walk around the bit at the bottom. So ZX Spectrum times, I never played the Spectrum up here. I don't think they've got any plug sockets, to be fair. So let's see what this thing says over here. Bit of information. See, I told you it was a Bailey. The Barbican. The entrance to the castle was through a Barbican, which is a fortified gateway where the century garden behind the windmill is now. Oh, we'll come to a windmill in the next video there. And across a wooden bridge that spanned a moat and in a Bailey. So there it's sort of like, that's how it would have looked. So we're up here with that castle up the top there. Doesn't that look pretty cool? Sort of, yes. Opening hours Opening hours, whoa. Right, we don't want to get locked in. Today is Thursday. Oh, that's the windmill. Yeah, we might have to go there. Right, let's get out here. Think I'm lost. How can I be lost? I've only just gone up. We just need to find an area that goes down. 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 Rayleigh Castle. This was the only Essex castle mentioned in the Domesday Book in 1086. Excellent. I haven't read that. I'll wait till the movie comes out. Hang on a minute. I thought I was at the top, but these stairs go up further. I sort of remember this. So we weren't at the top, the mop bit. We were just at a halfway house. I might need oxygen here. Filming and going upstairs as well. Interesting. What's going to be up here? A gift shop, maybe. This is exciting. See, I bet you wish you can go on a walk with me every day. I don't really go up this far, but perhaps I should do. We'll go to the park after this. What do you reckon? I didn't want this to be a very long video. Yeah. So this is even, this castle must have been well small. I can't see any evidence of it. Maybe they should rebuild it. It'd be good when it's actually finished. Let's check out the view over here. Yes, there we go. I think that's Swain School over there. Good stuff. Right, I was lost. I mean, look. Couldn't be further away from humanity if we tried, really. Well, we suppose we could. We could go to the moon, couldn't we, or Jupiter? We'll try and go to one of Jupiter's moons in a future video. If you actually want to go to a moon of Jupiter, let me know in the comment section below. Oh man! Now that looks a bit scary. That does look a bit scary. Maybe I can toboggan down. Whee! I'm not, oh, this is a bad idea. I'm not going to film when going down the stairs as well, or it could go a bit tumbly-umbly. Whoa! Managed to get down those stairs without breaking my neck, which is good for future videos, I suppose. Now, I was going to go to the park afterwards on this walk, but we've had so much fun here and visited so much places that I didn't think we was going to. We might reserve the park for tomorrow. What do you reckon? Gives us something to look forward to. There's not a castle there or any ancient people having a fight or anything. Well, there might be. I can't guarantee you. Who knows what's going to happen? As we're coming around the corner, I try not to spin off and down this bank into the swamp we saw earlier on. But yeah, I mean, if you're lucky enough to have one of these national heritage sites near you, or a bit of woodland, I always recommend at least once a week going for a walk, breathing some fresh air, sniffing the essence of the woodland, easing your stress there. It does help put things in perspective. Good, right, we're back on the track, A great big tree. Now I'm going to get one with nature now. I'm going to get through this undergrowth. I'm going to touch the tree. Excellent. See, this is a rite of passage. I'm now nature man. That's enough of that. I don't want to give the tree too much excitement. So that's good for me, but I'm not sure what the tree was getting out of it. I think there's a duck pond coming up, something like that. Are you enjoying the fresh air? I suppose it's sort of like virtual fresh air for you. To try and breathe it in. My arm's aching a little bit, but as a first outing for outside videos, because this one is going to be a bit longer than the two garden test ones, I think it's going okay. The battery on the camera seems to be lasting. I'm not sure how... Whoa! I fell down a badger set there. I'm not sure how shaky this video would be. Maybe there's a way of editing it somehow. But yes, no vigilantes, no clowns with chainsaws, which is always great. I'm recording this on Thursday, the 24th of May, so I don't know if this is going to turn into like a diary sort of thing. Thursdays on the channel has been typically pinball day. We put up one or a few videos regarding pinball. Pinball's pretty retro. As I always say, it's not the most popular thing on the channel. But yeah. What can you do, eh? What can you do? But you know, it's only one day we cover that, so that's not too bad, is it? And here we have Rayleigh Mount Duck Pond. Now, to the untrained eye, you might see it's got a bit of duckweed on it. I mean, you need to clear that off. I've got a bit of that in my aquarium. and it multiplies really quickly and takes the oxygen out of the water. So someone needs to come with a big net. Or do ducks sort of like eat that sort of stuff? Again, it's in better condition than the swamp. I suppose some sort of nature likes it, maybe some insects, but I don't think I'll be going in there. Which reminds me, my aquarium's in a bit of a state. I really need to have a look at that. Always find time to look after your pets, unless they're in here, and then you'll never be able to find them. Here's a bench here of a bit historical value. It's where King Edward IX invented the pogo stick, and he died shortly afterwards when it catapulted into the face of Big Ben. All this is true. This bit looks familiar. And so, we round the corner and we come out of Rayleigh Mount. Yes, I live in the proximity of a place called Rayleigh, and we'll see a few other places. Oh man, a bit steep to get out of here. I think we're just going to get home before it starts bucketing with rain. It was raining a little bit earlier on. We're always depending a bit on the weather, I suppose, with these future videos, unless I have some sort of umbrella. But no one wants to watch a video of me getting drenched, do they? Maybe they do, maybe they do. Quick reminder for everyone, clean up your dog poo. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh wow, they're still there. I wonder if I can fit those in my pocket. So I hope you've enjoyed that walk as we cut through the car park, not looking where we're going and possibly getting run over. It's starting to get a little bit busier now, so not too much I can do about that. Essentially, as we know, this is my walk to work now, my imaginary walk to work for this month, which we're 2 weeks in. So yes, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed looking at the Rayleigh Mount, the Motte Bailey, a bit of history for you. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.